Nick boots up the night on that foggy little street. He squints at a note, then skips right to the cheat. He moves one time wrong, then calls it strategy. Stares at every lock like it owes him money. He says, I got this, with a grin and a pause, then reads the answer as he came from the wall. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown, but he beat that door somehow. He circles the room like a thief with a map. Hits the same statue, then blames a bad trap. He checks every drawer for a miracle key. Finds a walk-through tab and says, don't look at me. He leans in close to the TV globe, then pretends that all that was his own. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown, but he beat that door somehow. He's got the pad in hand, like a confession note. Takes a victory lap on a borrowed road. Then the lights go red and he freezes there. All that fake confidence gone into the air. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown, but he beat that door somehow. But he beat that door somehow. Nick boots up the night on that foggy little street. He squints at a note, then skips right to the cheat. He moves one time wrong, then calls it strategy. Stares at every lock like it owes him money. He says, I got this, with a grin and a pause, then reads the answer as he came from the wall. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown, but he beat that door somehow. He circles the room like a thief with a map. Hits the same statue, then blames a bad trap. He checks every drawer for a miracle key. Finds a walk-through tab and says, don't look at me. He leans in close to the TV globe, then pretends that all that was his own. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing
All right, I am here. Let me turn the game up a little bit. I had to turn it down because that thing is incredibly loud. My little slideshow, but well, I mean, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're just doing some killer practice this evening. Nothing too crazy. We're gonna sit here for a few minutes. We're gonna practice with Springtrap a little bit more. I kind of really enjoy playing with him, so. Yeah, here we go. Let's start it. Oh, sorry, I turned it up a little bit more. And yep. We're just gonna sit here and wait in queue for 3 minutes for the sole purpose of probably getting our asses whooped. Yeah, I changed out Bamboozle for Corrupted Intervention, and the reason why I did that was because the last time I played with Springtrap, I didn't really get a lot of value out of Bamboozle, so. But now we get to sit here and look at the creepy Springtrap. Springtrap's got some interesting customizations. I like that one. That one looks pretty bent. Eh. So I like this one. That one looks cool. This one looks really cool. And this one looks really cool. Foxy's hook. Iridescent what? Oh, this could actually be pretty nasty. It could be pretty nasty. Rotten pizza. All right, here we go. Well, looks like we got a yeah, we got a whatchamacallit.
It is time.
We got a survive with friends group. So since we got a survive with friends group, they're probably gonna give us a hard time, which is okay. That's okay. Because remember, this is practice. It is all the practice. Alright. And it. Okay. You guys can take forever to start. And since they're all console, I can't even say GG's at the end of the game. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Here we go. Let's see what map we get. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. cannot believe that connected. That's- I also know we're all over here thanks to barbecue and chili. Oh. Ah, come on, you stupid generator. I'm tired of chasing this guy. There we go. Good job. There we go. On the hook.
Goodbye. Go on. Scream.
Now we're gonna head back this way. We're not gonna chase this guy to the ends of the earth like he wants us to. Fucking pallets, goddamn! Come on. Alright, well, if you guys are going to sit here and gen rush me like this, then I am going to tunnel your girlfriend out. No, we're not doing this. We're not playing those games.
Your struggle will end soon.
Ay, 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 they keep just doubling up on shit. Okay. Uh-huh. Come on. Oh. Come on with these fucking pallets! Oh my god, they're like fucking everywhere! God, I think I get rid of one and then another one just pops up. It's annoying as fuck. Of course I don't. Come on, game. This is so dumb. Ay, ay. Ay, it's so annoying. Okay, well, let's go into another one. I think what we are going to do, though, is we're going to switch around. I mean, I got pretty good value out of all of these, though. They weren't doubling up on every damn pallet or every stupid generator, but essentially what felt like what was going on there. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's just move on to the next one. Ooh, look at all those. Mm-hmm.
I am here.
Ugh. And here we go. What up, Taryn? How are you? We are just playing some Dead by Daylight. I'm practicing Killer because I'm so rusty at it. I'm also trying to learn Springtrap a little better. I'm trying to learn Springtrap a little better. I just got stomped the last match. What? Why are you clapping at me? I don't understand. Oh, well, thank you for cheering me on. And how is your day going? I probably should have used my doors a little more, to be honest. But yeah, I'm getting spanked. I got spanked. It hurt. Okay, so I'll kind of explain after this match what kind of goes on. Oh, what happened? Why was your day bad? We gotta go fuck some bitches up? Do I gotta grab tech support, drive 2 hours down, and bust a cap in someone's behind? Yeah, buddy. See, like, if you're talking about like YouTube, most of those games are only gonna post games where they dominate. I mean, it's not like you're gonna post a game where you get your ass beat. So, like, the last game I played, it's not like I'd put that on TikTok or YouTube or any of that and be like, yeah, man, check this out. Watch me get fucking pallet slammed for the 5th time. Dude, what the hell? Why? I don't understand. Why would you choose?
Make you suffer.
Why would you steal
Suffer like
weed
so
whacker
many of the
batteries? What? Oh, I got someone. That's a first. Yeah, but why? I don't understand. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna chase you around this thing forever. That shit ain't happening. So I still don't fully understand though. All right, and what I mean by that is, sad part is I could have actually caught that person. Why would you steal batteries? I guess is my point. This guy got me way far off base. This is bad. I am still confused though, Taryn. I ain't gonna lie to you. That sounds pretty weird. Okay. I'm gonna find a door. Okay, here we go. This person just gave up. I'm not going that way. Well, we're just not doing any generators, are we? God damn it. There's no reason for me to go over this way. Right now, I can't find anybody. Yeah, they're hiding like little rats. Fucking pallets everywhere. Oh my god. This is another match I'm getting my ass beat because I can't find anybody. Or they're parked near like 20 pallets. All right. Okay. Come on, game! I'm so sick of this game. There's pallets among pallets among pallets, and then you look for more, and there are still more pallets, and then you break another one, and then you break another one, and now they're adding a perk to the game that lets them reset them and rebuild them. The pallets can't even. It's so fucking annoying.
Wait there.
I think too, another problem I'm having with this killer is that I keep switching to this stupid axe. Okay, so these dill holes are going to heal each other. That's pretty much how this goes. Of course, I missed. God, this is so fucking annoying. Hang out.
You belong here. Lay there and suffer.
Okay, we're just gonna go for the 2. That's right, run, assholes. Bill's probably hanging out somewhere else. All right, I'll read that here in a second. Actually, no. You know what we're gonna do, Bill? Come here. Come here, punk.
Pathetic.
Get your stupid ass in this damn thing. Okay, so we got 3. Not bad. Although their altruism killed them, so. This guy, though, was a real pain in my ass. Okay, so, all right. Sorry about that, Taryn. Let me read what's going on here. You guys can hear me bitch about Dead by Daylight less. All right. Let's see. They didn't steal them. They were moving them because they planned to give away the jacuzzi, and my dad had them like on it to charge them and such. Because that's where the chargers are. But instead of like putting them on a box and just like leaving them on our porch, they put them in the garage, like buried in it. And I take it there's like a lot of stuff in there. Oh, that really sucks. So I take it you spent like all day in the garage just like trying to unbury all that crap. Look at all those beautiful perks. Forever entwined. Dude, are these like, is like nobody helping you out? Like, what the hell's even going on? Okay, so hold on, just bear with me. There's something, oh, sorry. There's something I actually want to try. Give me a second. What the hell was I even typing here? Okay, so we're going to actually kind of change this build up. Okay, we're going to keep Surge. Let's see. We're going to get rid of Barbecue. We want to get Save the Best for last. What's he in Vegas for? Is it like for work or for his own leisure? Nothing good comes out of Vegas. Oh, bowling stuff. So he's like a bowler and he does bowling stuff. Well, that's just lame right there. That's just stinking thinking, Taryn. That really is. That is just stinking thinking. What we need to do is we need to form our own bowling team and then go kick your brother's ass in Vegas. You don't think? You don't think that's possible? Oh, Alyssa, what is going on? Oh, I'm practicing with Springtrap, so I'm kind of getting my booty hole kicked, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're gonna try out something called the Speed Racer Springtrap build, which should be pretty fun. So let's see. So here, I'll dive down the well, first off, we're gonna take Foxy's hook, and then we're gonna take this, and when we throw our axe and we walk like in its radius, we'll move faster. Okay, well, let me explain the build real quick. Okay, so the first build, or the first perk that we have, is save the best for last. So whenever you damage a survivor who is not the obsession with a basic attack, you earn 1 token up to 8. For each token, your basic attack cooldown are far shorter, which is awesome. And then whenever the obsession takes damage, you lose 2 tokens. If we end up killing on this perk, we end up killing the obsession, this perk becomes useless. Surge. Whenever you down a survivor with a basic attack, generators within 32 miles explode, lose 8% progress, and start regressing. So we got super autonomy. It's like whenever a survivor fast vaults within 12 meters of you, the next time you basic vault a window, it's 40% faster. There you go, right? That's gonna be a good one. Then we got rapid brutality. I'm sorry. Whenever you damage a survivor with a basic attack, you gain 5% haste for 10 seconds. Although the only thing that sucks is I don't gain bloodlust. So now let's take a look. Here, I'll just do this because we'll take a few minutes to get there. But let's see. Greater computing power for greater efficiency within the axe area of effect. Your basic attack. Wait, your basic break pallets or breakable walls and damage. Oh, nice. This effect lingers for 5 seconds after leaving the area of effect. And then we got Foxy's hook, a pirate hook that seems more menacing than playful. Players within the range of the axe area of the effect gain 7% haste for 6 seconds. So essentially, instead of trying to actually hit people with the axe, we are going to actually throw the axe and then walk in its radius to gain speed. Now, this is the first time I've ever run a build like this with Springtrap. I usually like to try to use the doors to get across the map. So we'll see how this goes. But we're supposed to be really fast. That's the key. And we gotta make sure we don't hit our obsession as much as possible. Or at least until towards the end. We can hit everybody else though. Anyway, Alyssa, how is your day going? Yeah, I'm doing some charity work for my survivor friends on here. I think they've been going up against Jason non-stop. So we'll give them a break and they can go up against Springtrap. So but I have a feeling the next team is probably going to do very well against me because I did technically win the last match, even though one survivor escaped. Alyssa, me and Taryn are talking about forming our own bowling team. and then going to Vegas to beat his brother at bowling. Are you in? Well, just basically, our goal with this build is to try and go quick. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, if you want. Meg, I didn't expect to see you today. How are you feeling? You guys get to hear me curse at pallets now, because that's how I play this game. I just curse at pallets. Like goddamn pallets. Like every 5 seconds. I've also made a decision, no longer playing Survivor unless I have a Survive with Friends group. You can, but it takes time. Remember, everything takes time. So the Survivor, one of the best strategies for them is to waste as much of my time as possible through the obstacles. They do that, they can get the generators done. And most of these modern maps have pallets everywhere. So I did my first thing where I actually caught someone in the door last match. That was pretty fun. In the actual doors where you can teleport, but let's take a look. I'm going to try to keep count of how many times I yell about pallets this match. You know, I should probably just put Spirit Fury on and just leave it. It's like, you know. All right. Game time. All right, come on, Springtrap. It's just me and you, buddy. Let's get to your first door. We're gonna go all the way to that one over there. Okay, so we're gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna go to that. Woo! Alyssa, there was nobody here. Where the hell is everybody? I'm coming, Leon. Got one. Oh, there goes the generator, though. See, that's very bad. Do-do-do-do-do. God, where the hell did they go? Oh my God. Oh, I hit the... Are you kidding me? Come on, game. My God. Okay. Annoying. Really? Dude, all they're doing is hiding. All right. This is so annoying. Of course I missed. Oh, look at that, another pallet. Oh, look, a window. And another one down. Oy. Oh, whoops, I slipped. Okay. Sorry. This was annoying the shit out of me. I don't know how I wasn't catching him. So. I'm gonna have to go with someone who's faster, I guess, because I can't. The spring trap, I'm not catching anybody. If people wonder why people have been playing as Jason lately. That's probably why. Oh, I'm doing all right. Hold on. Sorry, I was just getting frustrated because I don't know how they kept just gaining. I mean, it was like I had speed boosts and they were still gaining all that speed on me, and I don't understand. What do you mean DVD, huh? What do you mean? I don't understand. You know what? Now I'm mad. That's why we're going to play Jason this round. We're going to play Jason this round because they pissed me off. What do you define as a good game? You're gonna say Final Fantasy 11. That game is dookie. Okay, we're gonna try something different. Let's see. Let's try Bitter Murmur. Why did I get rid of that perk? Wait, what sounds good? Anyways. Or you guys can listen to me talk trash as I play Powerwash Simulator 2. Sorry, okay. Oh, Meg, do you want to see my slideshow? While I'm figuring this out? Oh, it's Ray on a 7 streak. Hey, what's up, Ray? Ray, I'm getting my booty hole tapped tonight in this game. I don't like it. I know I have that perk. I just had it on. Okay, hold on. Check it out. Here, I'm going to have this play. And tell me what you think. I'm going to turn the volume down on it because apparently it is pretty loud. So, let me see.
Nick boots up the night on that foggy little street. He squints at a note, then skips right to the cheat. He moves one time wrong, then calls it strategy. Stares at every lock like it owes him money. He says, I got this, with a grin and a pause. Then reads the answer, and he came from the wall. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He circles the room like a thief with a map. Hits the same statue, then blames a bad trap. He checks every drawer for a miracle key. Finds a walk-through tab and says, don't look at me. He leans in close to the TV globe, then pretends that all that was his own. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He's got the pad in hand, like a confession note. Takes a victory lap on a borrowed road. Then the lights go red, and he freezes there. All that fake confidence gone into the air. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. down that foggy little street. He squints at a note, then skips right to the cheat. He moves one time wrong, then calls it strategy. Stares at every lock like it owes him money. He says, I got this, with a grin and a pause. Then reads the answer, and he came from the war. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He circles the room like a thief with a map. Hits the same statue, then blames a bad trap. He checks every drawer for a miracle key. Finds a walk-through tab and says, don't look at me. He leans in close to the TV globe, then pretends that all that was his own. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He's got the pad in hand, like a confession note. Takes a victory lap on a borrowed road. Then the lights go red, and he freezes there. All that fake confidence gone into the air. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. But he beat that door somehow.
So, what did you think? Oh, I'm locked for 15 minutes because I left the last match. Fuck. Here, I'll tell you what. We'll move to something else for a while. I got to get better about not getting frustrated and just leaving the match, because that is a problem. Sometimes when I'm just getting increasingly annoyed. Let's see. You know, I know what we're gonna do. Who is up for some power wash for a little bit until we get done. It took me a while to make it too. Hey, give me my power washer. Okay. Yeah, it took me a bit to actually make that, so. But yeah, I need to get better at just not like leaving matches like that when I'm getting irritated. That match was just irritating because I couldn't find anybody. Not because like anyone was really doing anything wrong, because nobody was. Are you talking about Power Wash Simulator? Cleaning the world. Here we go. Oh, here, let me get the game capture up. Ooh. Oh, listen to kitty kitty. This is Squeak. This is Bubbles. I have another cat around here somewhere. Where's Ulysses? There's Ulysses. Oh, good Kiki. So, wow, it's pretty barren in here. Let's see. What can we buy? No, 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 no. I have no idea what any of this stuff does. So what's the difference between the Prime Vista? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this one's like, nah, you got to pay $1,000. You want this, biatch? I'm like, well, okay. So this is some furniture I can buy. Why does all this stuff suck? Let me see. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. You hate going against the trickster? Why do you hate going against the trick? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he hit you with knives. Makes sense. An increased... Okay. Largest head size available for surface cleaner. Okay. What is this, though? Ooh, look at this. Yeah, the trickster can be a kind of a douche. Ooh. This one screams more flamingo, though, but it's the most expensive. God damn it, Taryn. Okay. Are you guys ready? Let's see. What? Hold on. What? No, wait. What did I do? Oh, no. Shit. I didn't want to do that. How do I... Hold on. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out, like, I just bought like a, I just bought one of these things, didn't I? So how do I equip the surface cleaner? I don't know. I don't care about any of this. I don't know what I'm doing, if anyone wants to know. Ooh, I could change my outfit. Oh wait, I just looked at this one. Okay, so we got... Or did I... You know what? I might have actually picked it up for the wrong equipment. Son of a bitch. Well, that can't be right, right? Ray, you're here, right? You know how to equip this thing? Oh my god, look how gross this all is. Meg, can you believe this? I can't believe this. You know what? I don't even own this. Shit. Oh no. Well, okay. So we need to go do a job because Flamingo Nick here. Oh god. Let me know when you found a place. We've already... It is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It makes me sick. Makes me sick to my stomach that we picked the wrong machine. And now we got this. Oh, wow. Look, Ninja coming in with the jab. Okay, yeah, I see how it is. I see how it is, okay? Just for that, you're not invited to my birthday party. Oh, hold on. Let me put, while we do this, let me put on my Spotify. It's your loss, man. We're going to have dinosaur chicken nuggets. No? I've never seen you wish me a happy birthday. Holy shit, that is loud. Okay, hold on. That was a lot louder than I was expecting it to be. Sorry about that. Okay. See, what I need is I need like everybody's birthday. Like, a lot of the time, I can only really remember mine and Peggy's. That's not me trying to be mean or anything. It just kind of how it goes, you know? Speaking of not being told things, you want to know what I found out? I found out my cousin's getting married this weekend. Nobody bothered to tell me or invite me. Now, to be fair, I have been estranged from these people for a long time. You know what I mean? For like a really long time. What? Dude, you know how often I try to forget when my birthday is? Once you start getting older, your birthday's not really that fun anymore. Taryn's an old man like me. He knows. Well, this thing's kind of easy to clean, isn't it? Well, it's like, okay, I know mine, I know Peggy's. But like, for example, my brother's is in October, and I always forget what day it is. Even when I was a little kid, I'd always forget. And I remember my mother's birthday. I will admit it's because I typically get sad every year. It's her birthday. Because her birthday is like right around Mother's Day. So I get a little sad. You know? Just a little sad. Oh, hey, what's up, Alyssa? Welcome back. Oh, no. We were just talking about birthdays. So, not to get too personal, but my mother passed away probably about 11, 12 years ago. And typically she died in well, no, she actually died in June, but her birthday is like, her birthday is in May, like pretty much the same day as Mother's Day. So usually that time of year, just it's a little sad, that's all. Oh, no, it's all right. It's life. Truth be told, like I said, not to get too like personal about everything, but the one who's actually it eats up the most is my brother, because he never really made peace with her before she passed. So they had a really nasty falling out. But we don't have to talk about depressing things. Let's talk about Alyssa watching my slideshow. Hold on. I don't think Alyssa's seen it yet, and I have a slide in there just for her. Are you ready, Alyssa? I'm very proud of this. But I made a slide. I made a slide just for you. All right, so this thing's about like 5 minutes long, so just to warn you.
Nick boots up the night on that foggy little street. He squints at a note, then skips right to the cheat. He moves one time wrong, then calls it strategy. Stares at every lock like it owes him money. He says, I got this, with a grin and a pause, then reads the answer as he came from the war. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He circles the room like a thief with a map. Hits the same statue, then blames a bad trap. He checks every drawer for a miracle key. Finds a walk-through tab and says, don't look at me. He leans in close to the TV globe, then pretends that all that hope was his own. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He's got the pad in hand, like a confession note. Takes a victory lap on a borrowed road. Then the lights go red and he freezes there. All that fake confidence gone into the air. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. Nick playing Silent Hill to remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. But he beat that door somehow. Nick boots up the night on that foggy little street. He squints at a note, then skips right to the cheat. He moves one time wrong, then calls it strategy. Stares at every lock like it owes him money. He says, I got this, with a grin and a pause, then himself with a map. Hits the same statue, then blames a bad trap. He checks every drawer for a miracle key. Finds a walk-through tab and says, "Don't look at me." He leans in close to the TV globe, then pretends that all that hope was his own. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown, but he beat that door somehow. He's got the pad in hand, like a confession note. Takes a victory lap on a borrowed road. Then the lights go red, and he freezes there. All that fake confidence gone into the air. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. Nick playing Silent Hill 2 remake. One more hint away from a total meltdown, but he beat that door.
Okay, that was the last slide. Me hanging out with Twice. Yeah, but I was like, I figured, you know, to liberate Australia from the emus, I will go ahead just for you and bring my own bird army. Which, yeah, I know Peggy even pointed out the misspelling on the you know one, but it took me forever to get her to look that good. So I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna have to leave it. Because sometimes the AI just, you know, just doesn't get things right. You know what I mean? It isn't perfect. Those are all, every one of those images is an AI image. I'm too broke to hire an artist, but oh, I have no artistic ability in that regard. You see, Alyssa, I'm an actor. I was a drama kid. I was a member of the Thespian Society. My art came in the form of performing arts. I'm actually being honest there. I was never good at that. I was never good at like music necessarily or anything like that. But I was good at performing arts, comedy, and all that other stuff. Look at the stepping stone, it's so pretty. But yeah, I am a terrible drawer. It doesn't help that apparently, at least this is what some of the experts told my parents, is that I'm ambidextrous. So it's a lot harder to be like an artist if you're an ambidextrous. Like you have to like really, really, really practice at it. Hold on. Because I can write with both hands, but it's sloppy as hell. I'm just saying. As you guys watch me wash rocks. Oh, are you? And are you good at drawing, Alyssa? Hmm. But your emotes are adorable. I love your emotes. At least I think they're adorable. I think my favorite one of your emotes is the laughing one with the tears, laughing with the tears. I really like that one. Yeah, I love that one. I'm just saying. Okay, no, I cleared that. Yeah. Some of these other ones, like I think the red hair one from the far right, or the second from the right, I don't think I've ever seen that one though. Is there like anything in particular behind that one, or? By the way, Alyssa, if you're down Sunday night, we're going to be playing some Mecha Chameleon. Yeah. The one like all like to the right of the ones you just listed right there. The red-haired one. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Oh, okay. Oh, that's adorable. I would make one of Terran, but unfortunately, stream won't let me put shit emotes on here, so I. And so you know how it goes. You know what I mean? By the way, we're only playing this right now until my temporary ban on DVD is gone. And then we'll head back over there and practice some more killer. I know Powerwash Simulator is probably not the most entertaining game in the world to watch, but it is very relaxing. Meg, I'm only saying what's true. Alrighty. Okay, so we are playing here. Give me a second. I need to send one to Gracie as well. but so right now it's me. Right now it's me, Joey, Taryn, Meg, Ray, and Kura. But looking for more people, so it's going to be this Sunday. Or do you guys want to play tonight? I should probably get some practice in. Oh, wow. Ray, stop picking on the killers. They have feelings too. Unbelievable. I thought you were better than that. Oh, you don't need to practice for that. I already suck as a killer. I'm a fucking terrible killer. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like Monday your time. Because it's Sunday for us. It's like Sunday at 9 Eastern Standard Time in the States. Yeah, Ray, I'm a pretty terrible killer. I don't think you guys really need much practice. I appreciate it. I appreciate the flattery though. Well, I mean, I'm sure like and Alyssa, I don't want to get in the way of like anything you've got planned for stream. We're gonna have more than one of these nights, I'm sure. The game looks absolutely fun as hell to play. I should have played with Kura and Meg and Taryn the other night, but I was working on that beautiful slideshow you all watched. Oh, hey, hold on. Since Meg and Alyssa, I'm not sure if you're going to be around for the entire stream. You guys want to see what me and Peggy made the other night? Oh yeah, Meg. Yeah, take as much time as you need. You're good. But as a joke, we made this. Here, watch this. We made that to make fun of all the movies that have like the teasers of the heroes for the new Avengers movie. You know what, Mitchell? Quiet. Nobody likes you. So I'm probably going to end every stream with that until the movie actually comes out. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be pretty funny. I didn't even think anyone was watching these movies anymore. I thought it was pretty much Endgame was it. So it's kind of what I expect from a movie called Endgame. You know what I mean? Look at all these spots I'm missing. I call myself a power washer. Disgusting. It's disgusting. You see this grill? It looks like something you would find at Terrence's house. Ah. Well, I'm glad everything. Oh, yeah. We're going to get to the fire pit. Or, no, the grill. That's what I'm talking about. You know what's weird about this game? It's like I was telling Joey and Ray last night. It's surprisingly very euphoric. Like, you wouldn't think it. I mean, it's a game about power washing. And I remember I gave Joey shit for playing games like this, but I was like, now I get it. It's kind of like, I mean, because I know like Goblin Cleanup is a little different than this because, you know, you got like all the other stuff that you do and mimics and all that other stuff. I mean, this is literally just doing all this, but I don't know. I can literally do this all day. Because crime scene cleanup, at least too, it has like an element of horror to it as well, you know? Oh, did you play it all the way through? Out of curiosity? See, I got stuck on a mission. I mean, I could always go back to that one too one night. That'd be fun to do. This is one dirty ass girl. So, what was the last mission you were on? Did I get the entire barbecue? Okay, maybe I did. Oh man, that dude, Meg, that one's so brutal too. Got blood all over the damn spa. It's like freaking ice picks and dude. Looks like it's like a mafia one. Yeah, that one is brutal as hell. So I don't want to spoil the game too much for you. Where I'm stuck at, there is like a cult house that you go into. That's like they worship a cat. Which is funny because when you're actually doing the cleaning, you can hear the cat running around. You never see it, but you can hear it running around. But there was like one area that I could not find that had blood spatter, and it was like I was like at 99%, and I couldn't find it. All right, ADHD, that area. Dude, I thought that one was nuts. By the way, Alyssa, are you still here? I gotta ask you a question. Are you aware that Charlotte in your chat doesn't know about any New Zealand cryptids? Did you know that? Are you telling me you don't know any Australian ones though? Wait, didn't you? Wait, hold on. When we first met, you told me you thought New Zealand was better than Australia. Or were you lying? Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't see them film Lord of the Rings in Australia. And you do know Australian ones because you try to scare me with the drop bears all the time. Or New Zealand. What was that? Yeah, I remember when I was working for Publix, we had a kid from New Zealand that moved to the States with his parents. Publix is a grocery store chain, by the way. And my God, the girls love this kid. Like they loved this kid. Every one of them was trying to hook up with them. I'm like, unfortunately, he was one of those kids who knew it too. Because he was a cocky little shit. Drop bears are not real. How come there is no video evidence of the drop bears then? Let me ask you that question. It's a very important question. Why do I still feel like I missed something over here? No, I think I got all the fire pit. No, I looked it up. I extensively looked up drop bears. And I couldn't find anything on them. Oh, hey. I forgot my kitties follow me. Look at Squeak. Like, yeah, I Squeak. It's Ulysses. Bubbles is around here somewhere. Bubbles. We'll look for Bubbles later. I don't know where Bubbles is. Look at this. Wow. I missed part of this. Unbelievable. Alyssa, I can't believe you let me miss the shed. What would have happened if I got all the way to the end, huh? Unbelievable. This thing still have dirt on it? Okay, I think I got this okay. I got that. I got that. Okay, now we're going to hit up this telescope. I don't know, Alyssa. I just think you Australians don't like us damn Yanks coming to visit your country, so you're trying to scare us away. Which I understand. The Algonquin Native American tribe tried to do the same thing by convincing settlers that Wendigos are in Appalachia. Now, we're not going to talk about how Wendigos are real, but they did try to use them to scare us. Everyone was like, you know, you may go up into Appalachia and you might run into a skinwalker. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I got everything on here. All right, who's ready for the big one? Your boy. Is that true? For some reason, I don't know why. I saw a video online where they were talking about how Australians hate tourists. Ah, you see, yeah, see that's why you say that, because you don't like tourists. You're lying to me, Alyssa. Well, isn't that your job? I thought you were supposed to be like a shark slayer and stuff. Meg, just so you know, Alyssa's a shark slayer. So you're just gonna let us tourists get eaten up, huh? That's how it's gonna be? Unbelievable. Seems like something Taryn would do. Anyway. I am a little disappointed that, you know, Alyssa doesn't like tourists, so she tries to scare them away with drop bears. Hey, you know, which is fine. Fine. That's fine. That. We heard the whole thing. We heard the whole thing. We heard the whole thing. Meg heard it. Anyone who's lurking heard it. My neighbor heard it. We heard it. Alyssa from Australia hates tourists, so she tries to scare them away with drop bears. We heard the whole thing. You know what I heard that's actually kind of crazy? If you guys want to hear an interesting fact, because I'm full of interesting facts that don't really affect anybody. Did you know that like a lot of the times, like if Japanese citizens go to France to vacation, they'll have freakout attacks there? That's actually a thing. Japanese citizens will go to France and end up getting hospitalized. And the reason why, apparently, is because, you know, media and entertainment and all that has basically kind of made Paris specifically out to be this artistic hub that's like a true Renaissance city. Turns out it's not really like that anymore. It's actually a pretty dirty ass city at the current moment. No offense to France, but, or anyone from France, but so when Japanese people go there, they freak out because it's not what they were expecting. They were expecting this like hold on. They were expecting like this truly magical vacation. Hold on. And that's what they got. Hold on. Japanese, France. Yes. Hold on. So it's called the Paris syndrome. The Japanese France syndrome usually refers to Paris syndrome. It is a rare psychiatric condition and severe form of culture shock affecting tourists who become deeply distressed when the reality of Paris fails to match their highly idealized, romanticized fantasies of the city. The root cause. In Japan, French culture and Paris are widely idealized as the pinnacle of fashion, elegance, and beauty. When tourists arrive expecting immaculate streets, flawless manners, and fairy tale atmosphere, they are often met with the reality of bustling, sometimes scruffy European metropolis with crowds, litter, and more abrasive social interactions. Isn't that crazy? Oh, you don't like the French? Why don't you like the French? You can't leave me hanging on that. Come on. Have you ever actually been to France, Alyssa? Well, no, that's not the point. But yeah, I apparently heard like even if you're like a regular tourist that goes there and like let's say you learned French to go over there and speak with the locals, they just look at you like you're completely annoying. It's like, all right, I can bring out my Yank speak if you want. Now listen here, you French son of a bitch. It's like, I got you. I got you. Dude, we need to get a bunch of really loud Americans to go in France, take off their shirts, drink beer, and talk like Hicks. That would be the best thing ever. Be like, listen here, you son of a bitch. Speaking of which, you guys want to hear another funny fact? In Japan as well, this is another Japanese fact. The same way like we really like anime and stuff, apparently they really like things like King of the Hill. Anything that's like considered redneck. Apparently the Japanese really like. Like apparently that's like a really, really popular show over in Japan is King of the Hill. Fun fact of the day about Japan. Another fun fact. Well, like, I mean, what is there to be pompous about? You know what I mean? I wouldn't think like, you know, no offense to the French, it's not like being extremely pompous. They should be, I don't know. Look at this window, man. No, it's not about having much or anything along those lines. It's just Like, okay, like for example, you get, and this was going around for a long time, especially in the 90s and the early 2000s. A lot of people like living in the United States would, for example, think we are the best country in the world. Now, my belief on that is that's all subjective. Does that make sense? I mean, I think America is the best country in the world because I live here and it's my home country. But like, if you were to come, well, I mean, Australia is really more of a continent, but if you were to come to and say you thought Australia was the best, I wouldn't question you or anything like that. I mean, it's what you think, you know? It's everyone has their reasons for things, you know? I don't know. That's just kind of the way I look at it. So it's not really about like what you have or anything along those lines. And I'm not saying that there aren't like pompous Americans either that, you know, talk down to other people. That shit happens all the time. I mean, just the other day I had to tell Taryn to fuck off, you know? I'm just kidding. Because Taryn was talking about how he was better than everyone else. In all honesty, Alyssa, it was really disgusting. Wait, so Alyssa, you gotta tell me, have you actually been to France? Like, so have you like seen this firsthand? You know, I'm probably gonna have to do this on the other side too, because I didn't do it. I didn't even finish over here. What are you saying nah for, Megan? We're almost done here. Hopefully. My God. So what places do you want to go? I know you said you went to Japan for a holiday. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Live the dream. Vietnam, huh? That's interesting. Why Vietnam? Sorry if I'm like asking too many questions. I'm just really curious. No, that's cool as hell. You were literally the first person I've said that's actually wanted to go to Vietnam just to check it out. Most people do like the same old stuff, you know? I know at one point I wanted to go to North Korea to see if I could get Kim Jong Un's sister to peg me, but it's probably never gonna happen. Did I say that out loud? Oh, all right, all right. Before anyone makes fun of me for that, okay? Hold on. Hold on one second. You cannot tell me that this woman does not look like she would not use a safe word. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right. I'm done being a complete pig. What are you puffing about? You don't think so? Although it'd be really funny if that's like really what I went there for, because like when you come back, you have to be interviewed by Homeland Security. You know, it's like, so what did you go to North Korea for? I went there to get pegged by Kim Jong Un's sister. Did you learn anything while you were over there? No, this is pretty much the pegging. That was it. All right, like I said, I'll stop being a complete pig though. I'm just saying. Maybe one day I can wish upon a shooting star and it'll happen. All of a sudden I get like an email, like, yeah, come to North Korea. Like, yay. And then I get sentenced to a labor camp for the rest of my life. Poo. You know what? I don't know about that. Like I said, only one can dream, though. Like, okay, have you've seen the movie Aladdin, right? Imagine like if you found the genie and that's what you wished for. It's like, yes, I wish to be pegged by Kim Jong-un's sister. I guess your wish is my command. Probably. So next on Flamingo Nick's channel, we talk about getting pegged by Kim Jong-un's sister. Go ahead, discuss. Are you guys excited? I am excited because we are almost done and then we will go back to Dead by Daylight. I actually didn't realize it's already 2 hours has gone by, huh? Oh, do you not want me to play Dead by Daylight? Yeah, I could always go back to Silent Hill F. I haven't played that in a bit. So why do you not like Dead by Daylight? That's a first. Why do you think it's so boring? You don't like running around and smacking survivors or getting chased by a killer? I mean, I guess that'd be more terrifying than fun. By the way, this is why me and you are like best friends, because I call DBD Circle Simulator all the time. It's like, oh, here we go with the Circle Simulator. Oh, right there. The fondling of generators. And it doesn't look like you're fixing them, that's for sure. It's like when you're playing it, every time you start working on a generator, you should hear whatchamacallit, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Because you're right, it doesn't look like they're fixing anything. Oh, watching people stream Dead by Daylight. What? By the way, Ninja's usually good at seeing things I don't in this game. Yeah. By the end of that 10, oh, so when you were playing, it was like by the end of that 10 hours, you were like, the fuck. Well, I mean, you kind of roll around in circles. I mean, you don't you? I mean, that's something that I always like to give Terran shit for when it comes to Elden Ring. Alyssa's like, where's my magic pebble? I can't throw a magic pebble. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, well, Alyssa, what other games do you like playing besides Overwatch and Souls games? I know Meg likes to play Naughty Solitaire. Which, no judge, no judge. See, you seem to like things that are unusually difficult. Like Silk Song and all that other stuff. Like, I mean, that is fair. Once you actually master being a survivor, I mean, you could think, with the exception of the nurse, you could pretty much outrun every killer. Because it was like I was telling Taryn, or trying to tell Taryn earlier, when it comes to Dead by Daylight, the game is really kind of focused on helping newer survivors come in and have a chance against seasoned killers. So you get all these second chances and stuff like that. You get all these like second chance perks and rivers of pallets, which helps the newer players, but the more experienced survivors are able to use that stuff to just completely flatline you. Okay, we are at 99%. Okay, I am missing. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever came over here and did this. Or maybe I did. Okay. So I'm missing. Oh, yeah, no kidding. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, we still haven't gotten it all. Motherfucker. Oh, God. This happens to me every map. Wow. Okay. Hold on. So there's a chair, cabin wall. What? Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Man, okay. God damn it. Right. Where is there another lantern? Oh. Okay, so there's a lantern here, and a lantern here. Okay, that lantern. What? You kidding me? Okay. Share. Wow. Okay. So chair, cabin roof, trim, and cabin wall. Ugh. Okay, and the last thing is a chair. I'm probably under it. Yep. We did it. Yay! Okay, we're going to go home to base. All right, guys, we are at the halfway point. I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. For everyone who is lurking and listening, I am turning my slideshow back on. Since I have not fixed whatever is going on with it, if you need to reduce the volume, please do so now. Yep.
Counts up the night on that foggy little street. He squints at a note, then skips right to the cheat.
Maybe this will work.
He moves one time wrong, then calls it strategy. Stares at every lock like it owes him money. He says, I got this, with a grin and a pause. Then reads the answer, and he came from the war. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He circles the room like a thief with a map. Hits the same statue, then blames a bad trap. He checks every drawer for a miracle key. Finds a walk-through tab and says, don't look at me. He leans in close to the TV globe, then pretends that all that was his own. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Cheating at puzzles, still acts like a genius. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. One more hint away from a total meltdown. But he beat that door somehow. He's got the pad in hand, like a confession note. Takes a victory lap on a borrowed road. Then the lights go red, and he freezes there. All that fake confidence gone into the air. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain. Nick playing Silent Hill to remain.
Okay, so I'm back. You know what? I was thinking while I was getting a drink and stuff, I might just call it here for this evening, only because I still have a section of the apartment I need to steam mop. So it's the living room, it's the bigger area. So I probably might do that. I wasn't actually planning on doing a full-fledged stream tonight. I was going to do that, work on some of the CapCut stuff. Because I want to start actually making videos. So I'm going to add Alyssa as one of my favorites for recommended channels, because for some reason it wasn't already there. But yeah, let's go check and see if we can find someone to raid. If anyone has any recommendations, I'm all ears. I do not see anybody that I know. Yeah, I'll just call it. I need to rate anyone. But here we go. Hold on. I get to use my next one.